Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, taking a trip to Greenland, we have...
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costs a lot of money.
The reason they don't have a Smash Ultimate scene there.
It's probably just not enough people there. Also, it's part of Denmark.
Yeah. But the Danes probably don't go to Greenland that often.
Yeah. Like, as an American, I can just go to Guam without a passport, but why would I?
Yeah, it's like, even if those, like, territories or countries, like, yes, you can go there, but, like, why would you? It's like, yeah, I could go to Hawaii for a vacation, but what if I don't want to?
Okay, yeah, that was a very ambitious. You were not going to recover from there. Anyway.
Or more like, logistically, more reasonably. How would I be able to feasibly go to Hawaii, you know?
Okay, I could go to Hawaii, but why?
Yeah. Like... It's crazy to me that Link has, like, no invulnerability, or he has no vulnerability frames on his get-up attack. So, if Link doesn't tech, and you don't get there in time, tech chase ends.
That's true.
Also, I completely forgot Guam was part of the US. Like, I don't think about Guam ever, honestly.
Yeah.
I think
the US Virgin Islands never affects me as an American.
Puerto Rico.
You think about Puerto Rico a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I know the best Sonic in Puerto Rico. Oh, yo, let's go, Garth. Kazuya Mishima.
Yo! Alright.
Okay, why did that down air there work, but... And, like, Sr.B didn't tech that. But when I fought him as Chibi Robo, and I down aired his recovery, he teched those all the time.
Because Captain Falcon's too fast. You can't react to those legs.
Okay, but Chibi Robo down air is really big. Maybe you don't know if it's hitting. Oh, nice.
Okay, well, if you're fighting a Chibi Robo, they're probably gonna down air a lot. You're ready for that.
I mean, true, yeah. Chibi Robo does do a lot of down airs. I'll give it up. At least I do.
It's a good move. It's solid down air.
Yeah, it hits through. It hits
the
through.
Plug. That's a Sephiroth down air, except better because it doesn't fall down.
It's not a falling down air. You know what feels weird? Not having any classes to worry about right now. I finished finals. Now I'm just like, well, what now? I held the tournament today. We had about like 7 people, so that was cool.
It's SF220.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was another European one, because Europe has been kind of dead lately, so I'm just holding tournaments to give people like the opportunity to enter, you know, make enough tournaments for the PR, so that we can get like an accurate power ranking, you know? Because the minimum for EU is like you need to enter 3 tournaments in order to be PR. So... Probably gonna end the PR season around mid-June, thinking about it. Oh, huge.
Jump out the house. Jump out the house.
Pump up the football, pump up the football.
Alright, nice link advantage.
The link advantage, as we always see.
Oh, I get it. So you just called this tournament met the quota, just to meet the ranking quota.
Yeah, kinda.
Alright. I get you.
You know, when you're the only major like tournament organizer, you can name your tournaments whatever you want, man. I remember Newish, I feel like tried a bit too much to like make things feel like kind of epic sometimes. Like he had like Victorious with Style and The Last Straw and what else did he have? Let me look at this tournament. He had like The Quest for the Holy Baguette.
Okay.
And he had Kings of Mischief. That was another one. It's like it sucks when you don't have like a tournament like series around a certain time that you can just fall back on to like name your tournaments. Because like when you just have individual tournaments that don't really like matter within themselves to you know.
Garth just walked into that. Like walked into that.
Yeah.
Alright.
But like when you just have like a regular like tournament that like doesn't count as like part of its series or anything, then it's like really weird to like try and like make it something, you know?
Yeah, of course, just a random disjointed tournament that's named something and will never happen again.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's several of those in a year.
Yeah. Like there's oh yeah, another newish tournament that he held in June was literally called Kamehameha the First. After I think some king of Hawaii, I think.
Oh yeah, there was a king called that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why Goku's got the Kamehameha.
Link down there, everyone.
Thank you for bringing Link down here to the class for show and tell again. We really wanted to see that. You know, I could go for some Animal Crossing right about now.
I say vigilant for
Stay vigilant.
this tourney.
You know, actually, like, whenever I'm, like, the streamer and I don't have to commentate, it's like, the best. It's, like, super easy for me. Because I can just let my commentators sit back, and all I really have to do is... Not to, like, try and imply anything, but SSF2 streaming is not, like, that hard. Like, you can honestly get away with just doing, like, the bare minimum. Something like this. Except, like, you have, like, 2 commentators instead of you. And, like, all you need to do is just press some buttons, man.
You described it as being, like, one of those security guards where you're just asleep and, like, the key is just hanging out on the wall, anyone could just come and take it.
Yeah.
Like...
And, like, there's a feather on your face, and, like, every time you snore. Every time you snore, the feather goes up, and then while you're breathing, it starts going down, but it never lands on your face.
That's so cool. Yeah. That's what streaming SSF2 is like for
Yeah, basically. Or, like, at least if you're not the commentator. Like, if you're the commentator, you have to, like, pay all the attention to, like, all this stuff, you know?
I mean, it's that, but occasionally you just have to be, who's there? Just every... now and again.
What do you mean?
It's your only extra commitment. Sometimes you need to speak.
As, like, the streamer?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, if you're, like, giving them information on, like, the next match, yeah. But, like, you don't even need to do that. You can just say, like, okay, read the challenge, like, tournament blog. Look at the tournament bracket. You'll know who's fighting.
And yeah, this scene's so old, it's still using challenge and not start.gg.
Yeah, we are still using challenge. That is crazy. It's just mostly like nobody really like we don't have the player base that knows start.gg like that. Like most people don't have start.gg accounts, I think.
Okay, I see.
Or if they do, they were just made for Smash. Like really recently. It's like not that the community can't use it, but they're just not very good at it. And like challenge is a lot lower maintenance. And we have like such small tournaments that like challenge is just a better option anyways for the most part. Like it's super easy to just customize it. It's super easy, super intuitive. Like start.gg is intuitive too, but it's like a thing where you kind of have to get used to it. And SSF2 players famously hate getting used to new stuff. So Yeah. That's why we tend to use challenge a lot more. Do you remember what TOs used to use before challenge? Or like all these other applications? Dude, 2010s like Smash Bros like websites and applications, like around like Brawl era, those are crazy.
Yeah,
People genuinely use Smash boards, and like so much. Like people never use Smash boards nowadays. It feels.
I just assumed there'd probably be some spreadsheet that gets spread around
For what?
for tournaments.
Or they just contact like some people. Yeah, I have no idea how contact gets around in Smash nowadays. It's like, I guess if you're holding like Battle of BC, like what do? Do you like tell everyone in Canada that Battle of BC is happening? Or there used to be like Facebook group chats or something for Smash too. That was a big thing a lot of scenes had.
Yeah, true. There still is Facebook.
Yeah, but like...
But
how
not for
active-
Smash. You know?
Yeah. It's like kinda crazy. And we used to use Anther's Ladder too. It's like, I know that there's like Matchbox or whatever. Yeah. There's like all these other like sites kind of like Anthers that are like now a bit like kind of popping off. There's also Slippy Ranked, but you know. They're not the same as Anthers. Like that's the vibe you can't really get back. For better or worse. Not that I would really know, I wasn't like super active around then. It's just like from, you know, from seeing things, it was a different time. That's about all I got to say. Like,
Nostalgic for Smash 4 era culture.
Hmm?
I am nostalgic for Smash 4 era culture.
Yeah.
That's where I feel it peaked.
It's like,
At least to me.
I can't really remember anything from Smash 4, but the, like it was kind of like, yeah, neat culture, I guess. It was like that era of Smash with like Smash 4 and also like everything in Melee that was happening. We had Evo, you know. We had like all these tournaments going on.
Yeah.
Like we really don't have any super long-standing tournaments now, aside from like Genesis and like what? I don't know.